So quiet. I've never done one of these. They're gonna walk me through this, or what? Are they gonna randomly?
You'll be good.
Okay.
Great.
Are you ready?
Everybody good?
Ashlee, talk us through the performance tonight. Obviously, a hard-fought victory. How do you feel you did in there tonight?
Yeah, I just told one of the other interviewers I don't want to say disappointed in my performance, but I would like to be able to string my striking and my grappling together a lot more. I think my striking won the fight, which is ironic because I'm a grappler by nature. Striking and wrestling and grappling to me is like peas and carrots, but right now they might not be on the same plate. So I just have a lot to learn, and once I do that, I think it wouldn't have been a unanimous decision. It would have been a stoppage in the first or second round. So I'm happy that I got the win, but I have a lot to learn, and yeah.
How much better did you feel in this weight class being a flyweight?
That was the most shocking thing to me. I went in there, I mean, don't get me wrong, if I had to go 5, I probably would need a much better gas tank, but for 3 5s at this weight class, I feel fast, I feel really, really strong, and I think that's why I kind of went off the game plan, because we were going to take her down and do more of a grappling type game plan, but after I felt the power in my punches and kind of saw how rocked she was, I wanted to stick with the striking. So I feel strong and powerful at this weight class.
It obviously looks like your foot's climbing up. What do you think's wrong with your foot?
Precision. I need to kick more accurately, so I heard it on her.
You were pretty emotional walking out. Describe tonight.
I was trying to keep it together. The fans mean a lot to me. Oh man, I'm gonna cry right now. The fans mean a lot to me because, like, it sounds corny to say this, but where would we be without them? They pay for pay-per-view, they pay for tickets, they pay for our Reebok stuff, they pay for everything. They're what allow us to live our dreams. So I was fine. I was happy with the win. But then I just saw all the fans' faces and screamed my name, and I took a picture, and they just looked so happy and grateful, and I'm just so grateful. So it's the fans that got me choked up.
It was a love touch. Was there anything personal about this fight?
I tried to glove touch her, and I'm not even a glove toucher, which sounds weird, but in my amateur fight, and I got made fun of by Boss Rutan one time in an Access TV thing, and I was like, Boss, it's not personal, but in one of my amateur fights, a girl went like this, pink, pink, and hit me, and I was like, oh, never again. So it's nothing personal, but with Bec, I actually tried to, because this was the first time that I kind of partook in a little bit of a trash talking, and I didn't mean to, because that's not me, but that was my way of being like, all right, I respect you, but she didn't want to do it, so I was like, whatever. Yeah, I was like, all right, you're going to be sorry for that.
How the fuck does it get your hands raised after what you've been through the last year or so?
As you know, I'm coming off 2 losses in a row. I've never lost twice in a row, at least in my professional career. And it hurt because those losses, one was a unanimous decision, which I felt like just a few little minor tweaks, and I could have won that fight against a very, very tough opponent. And the second one, man, that one sucked the most because I felt like I was such a more well-rounded fighter than that girl. So to come in and get my hand raised after 2 losses and a new division and this beautiful city, like I'm ecstatic.
Right now, you were counter her very good. Once she kind of got your rhythm in the second round, is there anything that she you just pick up on her rhythm more easy? And it seemed like you got a rhythm in the early part of the second round, and you were countering her, and she was rushing.
I mean, not to trash talk more, but she's very one-dimensional. Like, I think she kicked me like a couple times, and like she wasn't gonna take me down, and I knew I throw a couple little flashy kicks, but it's really because everybody knows, like, if you're one-dimensional, like it's an easy fight. So I just realized, like, she's not gonna do much. So I was like, all right, she's gonna try and box with me. I'm gonna try and box with her. I'm gonna have better head movement. I'm gonna strike with her. I'm gonna counter strike, and I didn't get her rhythm down. I just started out striking her because I just believe I'm a better striker. Sorry.
So how are you guys after the fight? Like, are you cool with her now, or is there still some sort of personal stuff? I mean, you got to ask her, obviously.
All I said was that I think that she could depict women's MMA a little classier, and then she said some probably raunchy remark. But at the end of the day, like, she can live her own life the way she wants to live it. Like, I think she could be a better role model, and that's all I have to say. This fight, me beating her, is not going to change who she is as a person. I didn't fix her, so. It is what it is.
How soon do you want to get back in there? I know you got some bunch of bruises, but when are you looking to get back in?
They gave me a silly little suspension just to get cleared. I feel great at this weight. The first cut to a new weight class is always the roughest. So heal up, I would love to fight in the next couple months, you know, like just, I want to be smart. You know, everybody here on this level is very, very tough. So I'm not looking to take any short notice fights because I like to game plan, prepare adequately. So a couple months.
When are you looking to get your next interview on your YouTube channel? I know that's something
Right when I get home, man, it was such a bummer to stop, but Verdun's giving me an interview when I get home, so I feel grateful to be in the sport and be around a lot of amazing people that are like, sure, why not? You have 100 followers on your YouTube channel, but I'll give you an interview, and I'm like, I'm so grateful, so I'm excited.
Your engagements and recruiting here, did you throw those in right away, like after the fight?
I did, because he was like, we're gonna go do media, and like, if anybody's ever seen tunnels with no earring, it looks like I won't say. It doesn't look good.
How are you going to celebrate tonight?
So, like, I feel so lucky to have my best friend, my boyfriend, and my boxing coach, who's also one of my best friends, all in my corner tonight. And I just want to be with them. I don't care if we go to Denny's and eat pancakes or something, or we go to some club. I don't really care. I just want to be with my friends, and because I wouldn't be here without them. You know, like it's been a really hard camp. It's been a camp of, without sounding like poor, pitiful me, kind of like abandonment. I went through a couple different changes where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna work this person, and then like they kind of left. But these three people, Carla, Mario, and Shui, along with a couple other coaches, Mark Munoz and John Walker back home, I couldn't do it without them. So I don't care what I do, I just want to be with them.
Do you have an idea?
What was your walkout song tonight?
Oh, the Delta Bombers. It's called The Wolf. I love alternative and like punk rock music, and that one really resonated with me this fight because I mean I got a couple like tattoos about like wolves and stuff like that, but I felt it's so corny. I really needed to bring out an animalistic side. You know, I'm coming off 2 losses. You know, there's a lot of pressure, but no matter what, I had to be kind of like hungry like the wolf. So
Builds up too.
yeah, and it's a good one, you know. You're like, what is she walking out? All right, okay, I can dig it. So yeah.
Do you have anyone you're thinking of next in this pretty open women's flyweight division?
Honestly, like Bec wasn't ranked, so I feel like it might be kind of cocky of me to be like, give me a top 10 person, but I'm gonna say it because I believe I'm that good. I want a top 10 person because I just want to keep on moving up the rankings, you know, a few more fights and I believe I'll be in title contention. I know I talked about peas and carrots as far as putting my striking and grappling together, but that's not far away. I have amazing people that I work with, and the championship is in the near future.
I know you said the striking game you were having submission with the time, but there was a look on your face when they read the judges' scores and it was unanimous, but you still had a look on your face that you weren't sure if you were going to get that nod.
Because it's MMA. You know, like you can't say that you haven't been like, what the F, you know, like, and it could have happened. I mean, I was almost celebrating with my corners after the fight because I felt like I had a dominant performance, but it's scary sometimes. You leave it in the if you leave it in the hands of the judges, you cannot stand there and go, oh yeah, I won for sure. You don't know. You're not deciding anymore. So I just was trying to be hopeful. Cool. Thanks, guys.